The opinions expressed in the following are solely those of the speaker and is not suitable for medical advice, diagnosis, or care.
Hey guys, welcome back to CPAP Choice. It's Pappy. Hey, we're doing our first Pep Talk video today. Now, what's a Pep Talk video? Pep Talk video is meant to be just nothing but pure encouragement. And hey, you know, this is a difficult therapy. You know, CPAP, hey, it's not easy. You know, I'll give you the numbers here, and and this time I've got some citations for you. You know, last time I just threw numbers out there, and I was like, well, I gotta tell people where it came from. So here we go. The first one is hey, I'm not gonna tell you who this is. So, but hey, I was talking to a sleep tech, and he was talking about dropout rates and failure rates, and about how disappointed he was, to see so many people not choose CPAP therapy. People who come in for a second titration study night in the sleep lab where they're at, they'd sit them down and they'd watch an introductory video. It'd say things like, hey, you've been diagnosed with sleep apnea, and the most effective treatment here is CPAP, and it'd show them CPAP and talk about masks and things like that. And what broke his heart was that 25% of the people who would watch that video, who were diagnosed with sleep apnea and who needed treatment, would stand up and walk out. Now, I don't know about you guys, that's alarming. Now, that number goes into the Sleep Apnea Association's number. They estimated that the fallout rate, or the non-compliance rate, people who walked out, that 25%, or the people who took a CPAP home, that between 40 and 50% of people with sleep apnea who were diagnosed aren't compliant. That's one of the worst, records in all of medicine. And that's what CPAP Choice is here to do. Hey, I hope to encourage you. I hope to inform you. I hope to do reviews. I hope to make your life easy on this CPAP treatment, so that you can sleep well. Like we always talk about, so that you can stay healthy. And it's a hard treatment. I think I was looking around for something that had a worse fallout rate in medicine than this. And the only thing that I came up with was actually out of dentistry, and that is that 60% of people don't floss. So if that gives you any idea how it's not a rate of flossing your teeth. I mean, and that's just sad, especially with the impact this could have in your life. Now, here at CPAP Choice, we're all about encouragement. We're all about pointing you to education, pointing you to the best resources on the internet, to point you to the best resources there are, period. So, hey, I've got a couple of, these are my Ring of Fame people. Ring of Fame people, because they're doing excellent work out there in the sleep disorders and sleep apnea community. The first is the American Sleep Apnea Association forum site. And their site in general, their site, it's packed with information, packed with personal stories. The one I've got for you today comes off of there. It was a posting that was done, and hey, it's in the public domain, so I don't feel bad about rebroadcasting it. But hey, if you don't get in there and see it there, and maybe you'll see it on CPAP Choice. Maybe we'll get the word out about how effective CPAP can be, and about the difference it can make in your life. The other one is CPAP Talk. Run out of CPAP.com. Hey, the two excellent forum sites. American Sleep Apnea Association, CPAP Talk. Hey, you go there. Take your. If you have your sleep study results, you can post them up there. They'll give you not medical advice, but they'll help you read through and understand the way that things should be. Understand where you're at, and these people. Got another packs of passionate people. These are collections of folks that hey, they what they're living for? They're living to help you guys. And so if you're on the fence, you're here watching this video for a reason. And if you're a CPAP user and you're struggling, hey, you got a better chance than most of breaking through and to get an effective therapy, a good night's rest, and on the way to recovery. Just because you got the motivation to go out there and dig for resources. I'm here. CPAP Choice is here because YouTube is underserved in this area. I've talked about it before. CPAP Choice can do things that manufacturers can't do, can do things that even these great forum sites can't do. They aren't. They can't endorse products. Hey, I can endorse any product I want, and the reason is hey, we're independent. I'll go head to head with masks. Two masks are similar in the market. If you just saw the reviews, the reviews of the Easy Life mask from Respironics and the the ResMed Mirage Activa LT. You know, I went head to head with those things because they've got a similar technology working, and I think they deserve a head-to-head shot. And you know, I'm not running either one of them down. You know, like I said before on all our reviews, you know, there's as many opinions about masks as there are faces in the world. So, hey, if CPAP Choice can be a resource for you, you can contact Pappy directly. And you do that by cpapchoice@aol.com. That's the email address, cpapchoice@aol.com. Also, you know, hey, you can post questions, you can post anything over, well, just about anything, over on the Facebook page. And that's first name CPAP, last name Choice. And hey, you know, we'll get some responses to you. The best absolute resources for that kind of help, though, hey, they're here at the American Sleep Apnea Association forum, CPAP Talk forum. Hey, these are great resources for you. So, you know, the best way to get some help over there, you know, I'll give you a tip. Okay. I'm from the West, and I can't help these little analogies and things like that. But if you want to get help and get people fighting over to help you, here's what you do. You go over there to one of these forum sites and you post, hey, I'm struggling, I'm new to CPAP, don't know, having a hard time, bad night, whatever, and I'll tell you what, people will come out of the woodwork to help you. It'll be like you're wearing milk-bone underwear at a dog park. Okay? And you know, sorry, you know, hey, that's my Western influence showing through, you know. Hey, but go over there. The people there are serious about helping you. Okay, so Pappy can't do it alone. CPAP Choice. Hey, you know, I'm going to push right now to get as much out there as I can. That means that hey, you know, I mean, I got videos flying off of here. It isn't always going to be like that. You know, hopefully we'll get a chance where we got enough content out there. And I keep saying, you know, watch us as we grow in content. Watch us as we grow in quality. Got a new video camera coming. It's going to be HD. Not just widescreen. I finally got it to go widescreen, but this is going to be HD. And it's going to be really cool because it'll get you in there, really see those masks, really see what they're made of, you know, what the textures are like. You can reach out there and touch it. You know, that's the point of CPAP Choice. So what we have here is, you know, this is the heart of the PepTalk section. Okay, and I'm going to be posting these a lot. I'm going to number them one through whatever, so that everybody can keep track of them. But hey, we've got CPAP, we've got a story of the day, and it's a success story, and it's just here to encourage you. It's just here to tell you what kind of a difference this treatment and therapy can make in your life. And you know, hey, like I said before, this is out there in the public domain. You know, the person who shared it, you know, the reason why they shared it, I know their heart. You know, they're out there trying to help us and encourage as many people as possible. You're going to hear that in here. You know, it's kind of technical in places because the person who wrote it's an RN. You know, we're just going to skip over those things. You know, this one has talking about her husband dealing with heart issues. And so there'll be a lot of things that, hey, maybe you've got heart issues. Maybe you know all the technical lingo here. You know, maybe a family member's gone through it. But I'm just going to skip through it. And I'm going to read through it because I want you to hear this person's passion. And then we'll have a couple things to say about it after we're done. But here we go. So an RN for many years, no mention of sleep medicine in school or the various jobs that I had. Hubby had 4 heart attacks from 94 to 98. By the way, you know, I've done a sample read of this. I hope I can get through it because a couple times I got choked up. Okay. Hubby had 4 heart attacks from 94 to 98. A CABG in 98. Went into atrial fib, and cardioversion was attempted 2 times, 2x. CHF, congestive heart failure, followed suit since the heart is more or less jiggling like jello instead of beating. His ejection fraction was very low. We brought him home after 3 weeks of 3-week stay following the CABG. For the next 3 weeks, he was admitted to the. For the next 3 years, he was admitted to the hospital for CHF, congestive heart failure, an average of 9 to 11 times a year. Never could get the heart back into rhythm. His blood sugars were a roller coaster. He was in a wheelchair. Boy, that sounds familiar. Had to have assistance with personal care, etc. Then came O2 therapy, oxygen therapy, and his depression grew deeper. He went from a vital truck driver, hunter, fisherman, sports fan, to a sick and useless old man. His quote, not mine.